Hello my viewers, you are highly welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial today we are going to be looking at this particular question in my board here. Okay, so now if you look at the question said 2 to power sine square x plus 2 to power cos square x equals to 3. So when you look at this, we are looking, you can see that this question is having trigonometry, sine square x to be the power here, to be our exponent. So what are we going to do? And the unknown there is what is x. Therefore, we are going to solve for the value of x. To solve for the value of x, definitely all our concern is to bring those powers down and get our x. So now to do that, are you getting it now? So do not forget that we have what? We have a trig identity that says sine square x plus cos square x equals to 1. So therefore, this is what we are going to use. We can have sine square x. If you want to make sine square x the subject, we are going to have sine square x minus cos square x. Or if you want to make cos square x the subject, we are going to have 1 minus cos square x. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So now, either of the two you want to use, you are good to go. Okay? Therefore, let's say we are going to pick, I want to pick this. Now, if I want to pick this, let's say I want to pick, sine square x. Therefore, wherever I see sine square x from this equation, okay, so I'm going to plug in 1 minus cos square x. Are you getting it now? So let's continue. So we are going to have that to be 2 into bracket 1 minus cos square x is going to give us sine square x plus 2 cos square x equals to 3. The idea is that we want to change, the entire equation to be in terms of cos square x. If we are picking the other one, that is the sine square x, definitely we are going to turn everything to the family of sine square x. So therefore, we are good to go. Another thing we are going to do here is that we are going to apply the knowledge of indices here. This first term here, okay, can be like this: 2 to power 1 multiplied by 2 to power minus cos square x. From the law of indices, we have that 2 cos square x equals to 3. Okay? Now from here, what can we do here? We can rewrite this one to be 2 times 2 cos square x. So far we have minus, this can be minus 1 plus 2 cos square x equals to 3. Are we following? So now from there, we can let 2 cos square x be a particular constant or domain variable. So we pick 2 cos square theta, 2 cos square x rather, to be something, something constant, that is like a or b or anything you want to use. So now from there, we continue having this. We let 2 cos square x to be equals to a. Therefore, anywhere we see 2 cos square x from here, okay, we are going to plug in a. Therefore, we can see 2 times a to power minus 1 equals to this should be plus omitted this. This should be plus. Are we getting it now? Plus what? Plus a, okay, equals to 3. So now from there, the next thing we are going to do is that we can see that 2 times a to power minus 1 can be 1 over a, okay, plus a equals to 3. So we try to clear the bracket, we want to deal with this a found to be the denominator here. We clear the bracket by what? By having 2 over a times a, okay, that is we are multiplying through by a, plus a times a, okay, equals to 3 what? 3a equals to 3a. Are we there? Then we go further. We can see that this a, we cancel this a here. We are going to have what? We are going to have 2 plus a equals to what? Equals to, that is a squared equals to what? Equals to 3a. Are you there? So the next thing we are going to do, we try to rewrite this as what? As general formula of quadratic, no, general equation rather, of quadratic. We have a squared minus 3a, then plus 2 to be equals to 0 from here. So now this is the what? This is the equation in terms of what? In terms of a. So then we get to look for the value of a. So now we can have a squared minus 2a, okay, minus a plus 2 equals to 0. We want to use factorization method. We try to group it like this. So we are going to have a into bracket a minus 2. What is common here? We have what? We have minus 1, that is common, a, okay, minus 2 equals to 0. So now from there, what's the next thing to do? We can see that a minus 1, okay, a minus 2 equals to 0. So from there we go further. You can have that a is equals to 1, or what? Or a equals to what? Equals to 2. Now from there, what the next thing to do? Do not forget that we are not looking for a. Our main variable we are looking for is the value of x. Therefore, we recall that a equals to what? 2 to power cos square x. Therefore, from this value of a we have here, anywhere we see a, we put the value there. So we can see that this will actually be 1. Are you getting it now? So now from here, when you have that, you can see that this place here is 1. And from this law of indices, whenever you are having a power 0, let's say we have 2 power 0, this is going to give us 1. So we are now going to, we are going to manipulate this. That is, for having 1 here, we can rewrite it to be 2 cos square x, okay, to be equals to 2 to power 0. That is, to have this base the same. That's why we use 2 to power 0, and is going to give us 1. Do you understand now? So from here, you can see that since the bases are equal, we can have what? We can have the denominator also, the what? The exponent to be equal. That is cos square x to be equals to what? Equals to 0, because the bases are equal. Do you understand now? So now we have what? We can have cos square x to be equals to 0. Are you getting it now? So from here, cos x is written as this equals to 0. Are you getting it now? So you can see that if you take the square root of this, we cancel this, we are going to have cos x to be equals to 0. And from here, we can have our x to be cos inverse or arc cos of 0 to be equals to arc cos of 0 is going to give us 90, and 90 is equivalent to pi over what? Over 2. Do you understand now? So that is the first possible value of what? Of x. And we'll move further, to use the second value of a that we got to be what? That we got to be what? To be 2. Do you understand now? So anywhere we see here is what? 2 cos square x equals to 2. Do not forget that when you have only 2 like this, okay? So now the exponent is what? The exponent is 1. Okay? So far, their bases are equal. I guess now we have 2 to be the base here. We have 2 to be the base here. Definitely, the powers or the exponent can come down like this. Then the same thing we have there. So this, we take the square root of this. Okay? This, we actually cancel this. Are you following? So we are going to have cos x to be equals to what? To be equals to 1. Are you getting it now? So now when you have cos x to be equals to 1 here, so we are going to have x to be equals to cos inverse of 1. And the cos inverse of 1 is going to give us what? It's going to give us 0. Therefore, we have x to be equals to 0. Therefore, finally, the value of x is pi over 2 or what? Or 0. And that is the final answer to the problem given to us. And that is going to be the end of today's lecture. If you find this class very interesting, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified anytime I upload my new videos. Thank you for watching. We meet some other time.